Hey guys, Morphe here. Welcome back to Game 2 of the Grand Finals from the VPL Double Elimination Tournament between Link and myself. Link spawning in the top of MLG Metalopolis as the Green Terran, and I'm spawning over on the right top as the Red Protoss pieces. I think I got a Skype call there. Had to pause for a second. A little bit weird that we played on Metalopolis twice. It's loser picks, and Link decided to pick Metalopolis again. I don't know if you can actually do that, or if you're supposed to, but that late in the tournament I really didn't want to even bring it up, and as far as I know, Metalopolis is regarded as a very balanced map, especially without the close ground position spawns. I believe it was removed from the ladder because of some very high level favoritism towards Zerg players, but we're nowhere near Masters level play, so I think map imbalances are really the least of our concerns. Bring that production tab up. And again, just the very normal standard builds going down, nothing cheesy, nothing really different, you know. Standard gas timing. From the both of us. And trying to do just a little bit of that annoying worker harass Protoss is capable of. I know when I first started playing, I played Terran, and this was so irritating. Zerg and Protoss both doing this just constantly pissed me off. A little late on getting that Zealot. But I don't think that one worker lost is going to make a difference in the end for Link. I think he'll be fine. And Link is getting an early tech lab. Again, very common for like a Marauder stim timing, or a Marauder concussive shell timing. Or even a mass, 3 racks stim timing can be done with an early tech lab. Let's see how he uses it though. I'm getting my second gas right about the time that core finishes. And surprisingly, I'm researching Warp Gate. And it looks like it is going to be a Marauder concussive shell timing. So I'm not sure if it's early enough. If I get out a Stalker and a Zealot, can usually hold this off. By the time the second Marauder gets out, you'll have a Sentry and be pretty safe from that early barracks unit aggression. So again, I'm getting my Robo Bay right after the first gateway. I don't know if that's actually optimal. I'm not sure if I should be getting the second gateway while the Psycore comes up and then getting the Robo afterwards, or whether I go gateway, Robo, gateway. It probably doesn't make too much of a difference at my level, but it's been working so far. So, and this is an early expand coming out of Link, so a completely different build from the last game where both of our expansions were considerably delayed. Not pushing with these barracks units yet, though. A little surprising there. I think with the concussive shell, you can safely push in, try to do a little bit of damage. And a Reaper, too. That could be really good. Distract and pull the army back a little bit from the front so you can get the Marauders up past the Sentry. That could be a really interesting idea. Not sure how it's going to be used, though. Looks like that is what he's planning, maybe, is putting the Reaper up here and then coming around with the Marauder. Oh, and just using the Reaper to spot the high ground. Again, I like the idea. The execution is a little flawed there, just because the Reaper is such a light unit. So that early attack didn't go as well as it could have. And a lot of barracks coming up. And an engineering bay. Getting that stim timing up. And meanwhile, I'm just pumping out Immortals and Gateway units. I believe I've noticed the command center at this point. I'm not sure if I know I see it when it goes to land. No, I must have noticed it. That's one of the reasons I throw my expansion up immediately. And not producing any more workers. That's just an error. It's not a specific part of the build at all. I just stop making workers once I move out to attack because I get distracted and don't notice. I warped in the sentries because my idea here was that I knew the bunker wasn't quite done yet, and I was thinking about trying to kind of do the almost Zerg contain where you force field the ramp, and then with this many units I thought I might have enough to bust the Terran player. Not quite the best control there, getting my stalkers way ahead of the rest of my army. Some okay force fields going down, preventing the repair of the bunker. Mule coming into the battle. A lot of workers getting killed there. But with only zealots left, I decide to retreat, I believe, after denying that command center for a little bit. Not doing the best macro back at home. Made some stalkers, but probably could have kept the macro up a little better. Probably should have added another couple of gateways as well, since I'm now finally starting to mine off of 2 bases. And with that early gateway pressure, gateway units actually pretty... Oh, am I going to lose that sentry? No! Terrible control, terrible control. But in the numbers you can get them off of 2 bases, gateway units can be really good against Terran barracks units in small numbers. You know, once you have an equal number of Marauders and Marines, then the Terran starts to get a little bit stronger. You know, and the upgrades, the stim, the combat shield are finishing. But in that early part of the game, before the big tech units have hit the field, you can really overpower the Terran. And I'm dropping down another pylon so I can warp in to reinforce just a little bit quicker, and moving out again. I'm not sure why I haven't produced anything out of this robo. I mean, 2 Immortals would really help take down those bunkers, especially with 2 bunkers up. Hopefully position a little bit better, try to pull the Stalkers back. No reason for them to be getting into the battle first. Stalkers have enough range. Trying to keep him from getting into that bunker. Keeping the repair down just a little bit. Almost losing this. Should be pulling this guy back a little bit. But it is enough, and I'm going to go ahead and take game 2 on that series.